So, in this video, we are going to discuss about the first step in the manufacturing of concrete, that is placing of concrete. So, what do you mean by placing of concrete? So, it is nothing but a process of depositing concrete in its required position. So, process of depositing concrete in its required proportion. The process that you do, the manner in which you do, that is nothing but placing. Okay, so this has to be a systematic manner to get optimum results. So ఇప్పుడు కాంక్రీట్ ని మనం జనరల్ గా ప్లేస్ చేసేటప్పుడు యూ హ్యావ్ టు గో త్రూ ది few things. Okay, you have to take care of the. Okay, so there are few basic requirements for placing of concrete. So when you are placing the concrete, you have to take care of them. Okay, so the first one is preserve quality of concrete. So when you are placing concrete, you have to take care that the quality of concrete do not change. కాంక్రీట్ యొక్క క్వాలిటీ చేంజ్ అవ్వకూడదు అంటే ఈ ఫోర్ ఆస్పెక్ట్స్ కూడా డ్యామేజ్ చేంజ్ అవ్వకూడదు అంటే చూడండి ఇక్కడ water by cement ratio. Water by cement ratio should not change when you are trying to place the concrete. Okay, and next one is slump. Slump is nothing but measure of workability. Slump is a measure of workability. వర్కబిలిటీని మనం స్లంప్ కాంటెస్ట్తో మెజర్ చేస్తాము. మనకి స్లంప్ అనే ఒక న్యూమరికల్ వాల్యూ వస్తుంది. దట్ వాల్యూ ఇండికేట్స్ ది వర్కబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ కాంక్రీట్. సో ఇట్ కెనాట్ చేంజ్. And next one is air content. You have to limit the amount of air that is entering the concrete when it is being placed. And homogeneity. So we know that in the mixing, we have mixed the concrete to get a homogeneous mixture of cement, aggregates, and water. So that homogeneity should not be disturbed while placing the concrete. And the second one is you have to avoid the separation of aggregate and mortar. Of course, you know this is what we call segregation. Okay, you have to avoid this segregation. You should not allow the segregation from happening. And the third one is you have to avoid horizontal movement, excessive horizontal movement. And you have to consolidate it adequately. So you have to consolidate. And the next thing is you have to choose right equipment for the concrete. So these are the five things that you need to take care when you are placing concrete in a particular place. When you are placing concrete at a particular place in a particular location, you have to go through the basic preparation of the surface. Okay, so when you are placing the concrete in a particular place, the place where you are putting this concrete has to be prepared, has to be made ready for concrete. Okay, see, for example, if you wanted to paint a metal, what do you do? First of all, you take the sandpaper and you will clean the surface, and after that, you put red oxide and then you will put paint. So, you have to prepare the surface before putting the paint, right? And in the same way, before putting the concrete in a particular place, that surface has to be prepared for the concrete. Okay, so first thing you have to do is you have to remove all the loose earth. So when you are putting the concrete on the soil ఏదైతే ఉందో అక్కడ మట్టి ఏదైతే ఉందో అక్కడ లూజ్గా ఉన్న మట్టి అంటే విడిగా ఉండేది దాని అంతటిని తీసి నీట్గా డ్యామ్ చేయాలి. అంటే అక్కడ కన్సాలిడేట్ అయిన కాంపాక్ట్ అయిన సాయిల్ సర్ఫేస్ అక్కడ ఉండాలన్నమాట. And next, any root trees are there, anything roots or tree roots are there. Even though the trees are cut, there can be roots. They can be a problematic. So you have to take care all of them. And remember, if the surface is very dry, చాలా పొడిగా ఉంటే ఆ నేల, you have to damp it and you have to put some water and you have to make it a little damp, because if you put the concrete on a very dry surface, the dry surface is going to absorb the water from the concrete. Okay, so the concrete will not have the sufficient amount of water. If the foundation is too wet, I mean if the bed or the place is too wet, చాలా డాంప్గా ఉంటాయి, చాలా తడిగా ఉంటాయి, వాట్ యూ నీడ్ టు, బికాస్ ఆఫ్ రైన్, what you need to do is you have to remove that water, you have to remove that watery mud and everything. You have to remove it, and you have to clean this that particular place. Only then you can place the concrete. You cannot just place the concrete on a very wet, water soaked, rain soaked mud. Okay. And the next one is seepage issues. So when you are placing in trenches అంటే గోతులు తవ్వి మనం ఫుట్టింగ్స్ వేస్తాం కదా, మీరు చూసే ఉంటారు మీ ఇంటి దగ్గర. సో in such situations there is a chance of seepage of water from the surface, from the surrounding. So you have to remove that water that is being seeped into that trench. Okay, you have to divert it. You sometimes have to use pump to suck the water out. Okay, so this is how you have to prepare the place where you are putting the concrete. And now, based on the situations, you have to take care of certain things. Okay, you have to take certain precautions. You have to follow certain precautions when you are dealing with the concrete in different situations. Okay, so we have divided these situations into three, and let us start with the first one. So these are the precautions that you need to follow while placing concrete in the construction of roads, airfields, and ground floor slabs. Roads. When you are trying to construct concrete roads, or roads with concrete, or airfield and the ground floor slabs. So in such a situations, you have to take care that the earth surface should be compacted and made sufficiently damp. Okay, so if not, you are going to get a weak బాటమ్ అన్నమాట. కిందన వీక్గా అయిపోతుంది కాంక్రీట్ అనేది. So sometimes to prevent the water absorption from concrete by soil or earth, polythene sheet is used. So we are going to put polythene sheets, and on that you are going to place the concrete. So this will avoid the absorption of water by the soil from the concrete. Okay. Or the other way is you can damp the surface of the soil at the first. This concrete which you are going to place has to be laid in alternative base. You know that concrete is going to shrink, decrease in its size, decrease in its volume when it is going hydration. So what we do is, when we are making constructing a large size of road, when you are constructing a large size of road, you are not going to do that in a single stretch. You are going to construct the road in base, in base. So this is one, two, and three base. Okay, there is an expansion joints here and here. Okay, so this will help the problem, the cracking of the surface because of shrinkage. Okay, so now the other thing is you should take care that required thickness is obtained. Okay, if for example, if you take a slab should have a certain thickness, right? Something like 15 centimeter to 20 centimeter, and you have to take care that that sufficient thickness is obtained, is obtained to that particular structure. Okay. And second case is raft footings or concrete piers or abutments and concrete dams. These are the places where you use a large amount of concrete, very thick members and very large members. See, for example, if you take a dam, this is how a dam is going to look. Dam is a large structure. This is a mass concrete structure. And abutments are at the end of the bridges. So if this is a bridge, if this is a bridge, these are the support, and at the end you are going to have abutments. These are abutments. Okay, this is also. So these are large concrete structures. So you have to use a large amount of volume of concrete there, and therefore you do this in layers. Okay, you have to take care that generally concrete has to be layered in 15 to 30 centimeter thick, and ఒక్కొక్క layer in the thickness ఉండాలి. But if you are going for mass concrete such as in dams, the thickness of each layer can go for from 35 to 45. It can range between this. So what happens if you put layers of larger thickness than the prescribed is, you are going to face problem with the shrinkage. Okay, you are going to see shrinkage crack. So in order to avoid that, you have to place the concrete in layers. And this is the third case, that is construction on existing concrete layers. ఒక కాంక్రీట్ సర్ఫేస్ మీద ఇంకొక కాంక్రీట్ ఎలిమెంట్ నేను కట్టాలనుకుంటే, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ యూ హ్యావ్ సీన్ యువర్ రూఫ్ మీద మీకు కాలమ్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో కాలమ్స్ కొంత ఎక్స్టెండ్ అయి ఉంటాయి. యూ మే హ్యావ్ సీన్ దట్, రైట్? ఎవ్రీ బిల్డింగ్ హ్యాస్ దట్. సో రూఫ్ మీద కాంక్రీట్ అనేది పైకి ఈ కాలమ్స్ అనేవి కొంత ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేసి ఉంచుతారు. ఎందుకు అంటే in future, if you wanted to construct the second floor, you can simply extend this concrete columns, right? సో ఇప్పుడు కాంక్రీట్ కాలం ఏదైతే ఉందో దాని మీద కాంక్రీట్ మళ్ళీ వేయాలనుకుంటున్నారు. దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఓల్డ్ అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు పుట్ ది new concrete on this. So you cannot just simply put the new concrete on this and you cannot just build the concrete column. Okay, so what you need to do is you have to prepare the surface. So you have to clean the surface. Okay, and you have to scrub it with water to remove all the impurities, and moreover you have to make it rough. Okay, you have to take care of that. And we have certain chemicals also that are applied onto this old concrete surface in order to have a good bond with the new concrete and matter. Okay, so this is all about placing of concrete. So in the fourth case, that is in case of beams and columns, the same thing that you have done is to be followed here. Okay, so you have to take care of the sufficient cover, and remember you have to take care of the reinforcement అనేది అంటే ఏవైతే స్టీల్ బార్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అవి ఎట్లా ప్లేస్ చేశారు లోన. ఓకే, యూ కెనాట్, once you place the concrete, you cannot make any changes to the reinforcement formwork or anything, right? So before placing of the concrete itself, you have to take care of the reinforcement placing and everything. Okay, and remember there should be no gaps in the plank. So we have a formwork, right? If you wanted to construct a column or a beam, you have a formwork, shuttering work and everything. So there should be no gap between the sheets or the members. Okay, you have to take care, they have to be bolted properly. కాంక్రీట్ అనేది లేకపోతే అందులో ఉన్న వాటర్ అనేది బయటికి లీక్ అవ్వకూడదు అనమాట. అండ్ మోర్ ఓవర్ ఇట్ షుడ్ బి ఫ్రీ ఫ్రమ్ ఆయిల్, ది రైన్ఫోర్స్మెంట్ షుడ్ బి ఫ్రీ ఫ్రమ్ ఆయిల్. ఓకే, సో వై ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ దిస్ సర్ఫేస్ హ్యాస్ టు బి ఫ్రీ ఫ్రమ్ ఆయిల్. రైన్ఫోర్స్మెంట్ మనం ఏమో ఆయిల్ అప్లై చేయము, బట్ ది ఫార్మ్ వర్క్ విచ్ యు ఆర్ ప్లేసింగ్ కంటైన్స్ ఆయిల్. ఓకే, contains oil. You have to apply oil to the formwork. Okay, because you have to remove the formwork later, right? So in order to make that easier, you have to remove the you have to apply the oil to that. But to the reinforcement, you should not allow any oil to get attached, because a strong bond has to be formed between the reinforcement bar and the concrete surrounding it. రైట్, రెండింటికి కూడా సరైన బాండ్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అయి ఉండాలి. ఇఫ్ దేర్ ఈస్ అన్ ఆయిల్, ది బాండ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు బి దేర్. ఓకే, సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ కేర్ దట్ ది రైన్ఫోర్స్మెంట్ ఈజ్ ఫ్రీ ఫ్రమ్ ఎనీ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఆయిల్ ఆర్ గ్రీజ్, ఎనీథింగ్. Okay, that is not helping with the bonding. Okay, and this is the table that gives you the stripping time of formwork. This table gives the time period after which you can remove those shuttering work and formwork. Beams ki aithe 7 days, columns ki aithe 16 to 24 hours. Okay, so this table helps us to decide after which you can remove that formwork. Okay, so now in the next class we are going to discuss about the step 5, that is compaction of concrete. Thank you.